You smell that? It smells like deforestation. Yeah, I did a bit of tree clearing because I have needed a place to sell my wares, and we have yet to establish a shopping district. And the shopping district is going to be here on the starter island, but we've been waiting on trees to be cleared, and there was going to be a competition, and then that got pushed, and then blah 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 blah. Who cares? Now trees be gone, but it's not totally completely done. I want to flatten some land, so let's make this beautiful area a parking lot. And boy, oh boy, after I don't even know how many crashes, I actually had to switch my renderer over from sodium to embedium. But yeah, it kept crashing me, and so now I don't have Bobby. But like, look at this. This is like, there's no massive caves. There's no big old cracks in the starter island. I think I probably should fill in a few more of these spots. But if I'm gonna flatten a big area, I can use deployers for that. I'm probably gonna end up getting my hands on. Ooh, can I do this? Nailed it, first try. Just ignore all those arrows. But yeah, starter island flattened. And kinda, I don't know. Maybe I should do a little bit more. Oh my goodness. I cleared even more trees. Now there's some behind me, but I think there's a chance that stock actually might want some of this forest here. But all of this, no man's land. Caves are covered, trees are gone. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And I think you might be able to see I have added Distant Horizons, which is just such a lovely mod. Before I was using Bobby mod, but that relies on sodium, and I had to switch to embedium, so Distant Horizons it is. Now, if you want to copy my settings, essentially what I had to do is I turned it down to 128 render distance. I think the 256 is just a little too much. It makes everything look too small, like too close together. So I went for 128, and then I set the quality to high. Under your options menu, you have your little Distant Horizons config right here. You don't actually have to go into the mod menu, but I just set this to high, and then I lowered this to 128, and I think that looks a lot better. But now we actually get like a pretty cool view of like where my island is going to be. It's like over there. That is going to be my mega base location. It's actually going to be a little bit closer to that part, but like that entire area is designated for me, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked to get over there and start building, but there's still lots of stuff to do here. And I've just realized there's 2 more trees here. Tree be gone. Do not tell the environmentalists. I'm a deforestation maniac. This island is prepped and ready for industrialization. Exciting stuff. Oh, I don't actually know if I've told you why I did all of this at this point in the episode. In this episode, I'm doing shopping district stuff, and I want to get some things laid out, and we're going to take a few opportunities to collaborate with some other people and make sure we're getting everything we want where we want it. But yeah, I want to get a little bit of our area decorated. I want to do a lot of building today. And so deforestation was step numero uno. And if I haven't said it at this point in the episode, hi. Welcome back, ladies, and gentlemen. I'm Vi, and this is Vi Plays Create on the MakeShift SMP. Ooh, and this is like the first time that I'm really going to get to return back to my base and be able to do this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That was the wrong contraption. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, Okay, well. So I've rebuilt it, and I just edited the last clip, and then after rebuilding all of this, I edited the last clip, and I think, hold on, let's check something. So whenever I first filmed this clip, I didn't realize that it didn't delete these, it just picked them up. Yeah, that makes more sense. I should remove this. Hold on. I see you there. Hello. Oh, am I muted? I'm muted. Hello. Hi.
Hello, I'm trying to get out of here. There it is. Howdy. I heard about your little loopsie.
Yep. Oh, it didn't actually delete most of the packagers and factory gauges. I just picked them up with my beacon. Because, you know, everything's super glued in this area.
Oh, it's
so
the entire cube super glued?
Yeah,
oh, cool.
Yeah. It's so I can put chests and stuff on it whenever I want to carry stuff with me after mining out of place.
That's valid. Why? You want to see what I came up with?
Let me put all this away.
Well, I mean, it's the same as yours, but I just find it funny because I haven't been here since the last talk before your episode released. Yeah, this is what I'm doing, and it's literally the exact same.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured laying them out in the straight line, like, I think I even theorized it. I was like, I should have done it that way. I was stupid for doing it the other way.
I regret putting this not in the middle, and I don't think I
Well,
don't think you can super glue packagers and frogboards and stuff.
Here's my theory, right? I'm going to need to... Okay, so you know how I have my mobile workshop thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and redesign it, essentially. Potentially in this episode. But I wanted to have space to attach / put things on top of my vault. If I ran the toolboxes up the center, it would have been harder to put stuff together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check out your cobble farm, actually. I haven't seen
Oh,
that one
okay.
yet. And then I'm probably going to...
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about the freaking... Like, look at the island. Look at all this work I did.
I saw it. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mike.
It's
Thanks,
clean.
Mike.
Is Matter, are you coming?
Matter.
Look at the island. Look at all the work I did.
You're so great.
Yes, that's
I
exactly
can see
what I
all the
wanted to hear.
island now.
Thank you. That's all I wanted, to be honest. All right, this is the cobble gen. And actually, I just realized it's really, really compact now. You can't really see what's going on. There's water coming from here.
No, I see it.
If I, oh, frick.
Yeah.
I just got to grab from my toolboxes. Bop. But yeah, pipe goes up there, and then the lava comes from the weathered iron on the bottom, and then it just makes the cobblestone, sends it into this buffer vault. Why did you... What did you do?
I just want to see the bond cap. That's all.
Is it makes a stack at a time?
No, it's 10.
No, it makes like 10 or something. Oh,
Yep.
why your system make my packagers again? No. I had packagers in my inventory and I said return all.
Oh,
I think
what did you do that
I had
for?
like 2 on me.
Oh, there was
It
only
was
2?
easy as well.
There's only 2?
Yeah. This is my last 2, bro.
Wow. It looks like I need to set up this mall sooner than I thought.
Okay, we are trapped here though, because you.
Packagers. Go. There's a button, or there's a lever in the back. Just like flick the lever that's on the back side of the elevator contact. What? There's a door right there. It's right there. Anyway.
Yeah, we just came up
Here's your
the other
packagers.
side. Thank you.
I don't understand how a man who has that much automation is broke on packagers.
I am literally building up as I go. So I'm going to do copper, and then when I run out of packagers, I'll be like, okay, time to pivot. We make bamboo farm now. Tea.
Oh, okay,
I
bye.
just need to go down, bro. See ya, buddy.
See you.
Matter just left. He was old Irish goodbye. Just freaking took off.
Ooh, I might,
I'm still here though.
Okay, well, you were leaving. I don't know. See ya. Okay, so it is shopping district planning time almost, but I know for a fact I want to use Asphalt. We have Dreams and Desires in the pack, and Asphalt actually makes you run faster. It's just the crafting recipe for this is kind of involved. Scorchia, I think I can make Scoria, right? Can't I smelt soul sand and then dye that black? Yeah, I could definitely just get like a black dye. That should be very doable. I even have one. Sick. So if I stick that up there, I can make the soul sand. In fact, let's do this right now. That's why I set all of this stuff up. Let's send all of this over to our haunt. In fact, I know I'm going to need more sand than that. So let's just go ahead and make a bunch more. And you know what? Actually, I need to send a bunch of cobblestone over to the haunting anyway, because I need to make blackstone. So let's send like 7K. Well, we'll do 8K. 8K, we'll send that over to the haunting. And then we'll send another 8K over to the crusher to make more sand. And that's going to process all that. It might take a second, but yeah, I'm making circles. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. And I'm gonna let those process down. And while we do that, I can take a bunch of soul sand and send this to be smelted. Let's go smelt all that into Scorchia or Scoria. Scoria. It's definitely Scoria. This is the power. This is the power of this automation network. Or I guess semi-automation. And I think I might be close to kicking on the cobblestone. Oh, looks like cobblegen is in fact running. So now, if I send a bunch of scoria over to our black dye, actually, this is miscellaneous 1, right? Vi miscellaneous dye 1. Oh, I have the inputs on these. I don't need the inputs. It's all coming together. Now, the last thing I need is builder's tea. The slime, I think I can just go purchase a bunch of wheat dough. In fact, actually, maybe I'll go do that first. Let's grab a bunch of wheat dough, but the builder's tea requires leaves of some sort, water, and then milk. But then we'll need to make the asphalt. You know, I could just run my slime farm, I guess. That'd probably be cheaper. Kind of forgot I had that thing. We'll let that build up for a second, and then I'll splash them with oozing, and then we'll slice and dice them. All right, are we done? I think we are. All right, now we splash oozing. We slice. Yeah, nice. That worked pretty well. I can make quite a bit of asphalt, I think. And I'll keep breeding those guys and adding more armadillos in there, and this farm will become even more efficient as we go. How much asphalt do you get per craft? Is it like 4? So I'd get like about 4,000 based off the slime alone, and then I need a bunch of builder's tea. And how am I looking on leaves? I've got a lot of leaves, actually. I did a lot of tree clearing, you know, and so like I did a bunch of silk touching with a hoe. I've got a decent amount. Let me just set up a quick little like temporary station that I can use to make builder's tea. Okay, so we got our water, we've got a way to send in leaves, and then I've got a way to empty out milk buckets. I just need a way to get a cow in here. Cows! You know, I added this little thing here as a way to mark out like a pedestrian bridge into the train station. I'm kind of thinking I should have made the pedestrian bridge. It would have made this process a little easier. You stay there. We're going to output the milk buckets onto here, and then we'll have those go into something. So this is where the cow will sit. I'll have it boxed in on all sides. And again, this is all temporary. I'm not leaving it like this. This would be horrible. So I just stick this guy... Come here. Stay right there. Depot, vault, into a fluid drain, into a depot, into a funnel. That should pass it all the way around. Now all I got to do is send this guy in here. Yep. Oh yeah, I gotta add one more funnel there, and then it'll pass it. And it's gonna make milk as we need it. The last thing we need here is to just send a bunch of leaves over. And what's this frog called? It's called temp T, right? Boom. Item sent. It's gonna go over to here. I didn't actually give this guy an address spot. Now it'll send it over. Yeah. Oh. That is so many stacks of leaves. Oh, I need to get the builder's tea. I need to pull it out still. What am I doing? We'll pipe it over to here. There we go. Oh, that's gonna pump out the water though. No, I forgot I need a fluid thing. Filter. What are these called? Fluid? Smart fluid pipe. Oh, and I need to grab a bottle. Builder's tea. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going to do the smart fluid pipe. We're going to pull the builder's tea only. We're going to grab the fluid pipe from here. Going to go over. And then the pump can be right here. Better yet, right there. Builder's tea. Oh, shoot. There we go. We're getting builder's tea in. I have no idea how much this is going to make, but we'll have it. And this gives you like... motivating and saturating. So like you don't lose saturation, I'm pretty sure. Also, doesn't it give you haste? I probably should throw a few more buckets in the... because the milk production's a little slow. Yeah, we should get plenty of builder's tea out of this. Nice. But yeah, this is like the worst semi-automation. This thing is going to go away so fast after we're done with this.
What'd you need builder's tea for? Oh, it's builder. Okay, I thought that was chocolate milkshake. Okay, I can provide the scorchy and stuff if you want.
Oh, I've already got it. My system is
okay,
all doing.
You mining or probably? Oh no, you have this bulk blasting haunting setup thing, hey? And then
yeah, it's all in my system already, actually.
Oh, it's pumping into it. Okay, yeah. The builder's tea and the copper are the exact same colors. I couldn't quite tell.
No, it's right. It's like kind of weird.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is an empty tank, and then I see the particles. I'm like, empty tank, particles, lava. Is the lava empty? And I go closer. I'm like, oh, it's builder's tea.
But yeah, So I have this. We can make asphalt. I can make about 1,000 of it right now, which is, I realize, not a lot. But
we're not going to do asphalt the entire way, but we can definitely use it in pockets.
Why can't we use it the entire way? What's wrong with that?
Because it'll look so boring and it'll just be like flat gray blocks.
You can also dye it. So like you can dye it between like gray and
Blade gray and okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm looking at it. That's fair, yeah.
I think we should use it in the roadways. Like that's
fair.
like the whole
That's
point,
fair.
you know, is to have speed while you're using it.
That's why it's made with Builder C, because it gives you speed.
Mm-hmm. I think Builder C actually
Iron
gives you
speed.
haste though.
Haste, yeah. I mean, what is haste but speed?
Am I speedier? I don't know. I don't get a speed effect.
No, but you swing your hand speedier. Haste 3? Wouldn't that be pretty tasty?
Oh my god. All right, so I guess the last thing we need to figure out is like where everything goes, right? Do you want to start marking
If
stuff
you'll
out?
Yeah, we can go down.
Now we had a pretty good time laying out and digging the tunnel underneath Matter's base to run trains around the island, but it ran really long. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take that clip of us laying out the island and I'm going to go ahead and upload that to my second channel. If you want to go check it out, I'll leave it linked in the description below. It's going to be a little bit more like a VOD and definitely not like the vibes that you would see here on this channel, but in case you wanted to know the philosophy behind it, maybe see some of the good times we had, give it a watch. One logistical planning session later, and we now have a layout for our shopping district. I think it's looking pretty cool. We only really wanted to plan out the main roads. We're gonna have one road come in at an angle right here, a main road go across there, and a main road go across there and there. Any side streets or lot dividers are going to be something we add on later on. So the shopping district can kind of develop organically. Now, that many roads is so much more than the 1,000 asphalt I think I can produce. So I'm probably gonna have to do something a little bit different, but in the background, we had this guy mixing up and we have now used all of our leaves and a few extras. I actually farmed up some more leaves by hand, but we've used all of those leaves and we now have this full tank, and this mostly full tank of builder's tea. And we should be able to use that plus this basin here to make asphalt. I've just got to disconnect the milk and the water, do something a little bit fancy with some inputs, but that should be easy enough. In fact, let's do that right now. And after only a limited amount of effort, that's a huge lie, this took me forever. I have this. I actually have even more, and I think it's still making some, or it has the ability to make some. But yeah, we have. Oh, I guess that one's empty. Oodles. And man, I don't know if I'm gonna need this much, but boy, do we have it. Look at what else I have in large quantities. I made way too much tea. I did like a 2x2 tank here that went all the way to the ceiling. That's it. That's all I used. There's still so much more tea. What am I gonna do with this much tea? But I think it's time we go ahead and grab this, give it a minecart, flick that switch, yoink it, and I forgot a bunch of stuff behind. It's not full, but it's close enough, you know, it's close enough. I'm fine with it, and I'm sick of making slime over and over again. So yeah, this should be good enough. I'm not just gonna pave this by hand. I think it'd be way smarter. Let's just go ahead and bring the whole storage room. And now we want to make something that can pave all of our roads. I'm just gonna set it up right here. Essentially all I need is, actually let's do it like one to the side. Do this right here, grab a minecart, and then if I do 10 of these, and that should place all of these at the same height. The next thing we need now is a little bit of storage. Yeah, let's just take this. We'll do like a double chest. Another casing here with a drill in the front. And then we're going to have this set down a block. I think for Y level purposes, this is fine. So now we just need to connect this all up and a little bit of super glue. And I don't really need a way to fuel this. I can just sprint punch the minecart and it should be more than enough. Oh, perfect. It's already working. Oh, I need to give this a bunch of rails. Kind of forgot about that part. Oh, and we should probably give it a way to pick up the rails. Okay, I might also do a line of drills in front of this, just for my own sanity. Lock rotation. Set that down for a second. Specify rails for this guy. And then all of these need specification for asphalt. Why isn't it placing rail? It's too close. It's too close, isn't it? Okay, let's try that one more time. Ah. Looks like I'll have to run this myself. All right, now I'm spinning up a schematic for a build that I want to do here in the shopping district, and I kind of want to just like position it just to see if we're doing like okay for lot space. I don't know exactly how it's going to fit into the area, but I just want to see. Let's just see. And I think, yeah, it'll just give me the outline if I don't actually place it. Once I place it, it'll actually show it. And well, I guess we could just do the editor vibe, blur this image. Ooh, little lag. Is this too big? I don't know. I think maybe I could swap it to this side. That could work. Okay, so I wasn't really focused on the location whenever I was building this, and I think I might have to rework the bottom a little bit, just because it had some height variation it was accounting for that it's just flat here. There is no height variation, and the direction that I want it to face would be the other way. So I could either swap the height variation or do something else, but you guys can't see what I'm talking about because I am looking at a blurred hologram, but whatever. So I might take that back to the drawing board a little bit, but the plot size for that it's a big build. It's not small, it's big, but that plot size there could work. About that size is what I'm going for. And I think right here at the entrance to the city, I think is a great spot to do it. I kind of get first dibs because, you know, I'm the one laying out the shopping district. Now, I haven't told anyone I'm getting first dibs, but what can they say? I'm the one laying out the shopping district. Okay, so apparently I never hit record. I just did an entire bit. I did an entire thing where I like laid out the finished schematic where I went back into the creative world. I did a little bit more testing. I rearranged some things as far as the foundation goes, and then I repositioned the schematic so it actually fits a little bit better in the area down there. And then I picked up my storage room and I came up here and I was talking about the materials list, which I just got from putting the schematic cannon in. and here I am. It's 25 pages, so quite a bit of stuff, but I'm not going to make you sit through me crafting all of this. Maybe I'll bring you in for a few of the highlights, but for the most part, I have most of this stuff on hand. It's not like I'm going to need to like do any real like crazy crafting or anything like that. For the most part, I think I can just make it myself. But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of crafting and I'll bring you back whenever I'm done. God, I can't believe I didn't record that. That was so dumb. All right, I lied a little bit. We're going to take you through some of the crafting here. And I started it off by smelting up the one thing that my blast smelter can't handle. Then I crafted a ton of furnaces and made them all into blast furnaces, which is incredibly expensive. And I promptly ran out of iron. I know I literally just got so much iron in the last episode. I literally ran out of iron. Well, I guess I need a lot more iron. Oh, Giselle. I guess I'm AFKing here for a while. Psych, we totally have an iron shop. I don't know why I would stand here. Why would I stand here and do this? I can purchase the iron. Duh. 1 diamond for 320 blocks? Yeah, don't mind if I do. I mean, I might as well stock up. Also, that's super expensive, but I am running really low in my system and it's going to take forever for mine to passive make all of that alloy. And I needed to craft up a few copper bulbs, so I ran on over to my blaze farm and snagged up a couple packages full of blaze rods. Yes, each of these has 9 stacks. I am sitting on so many blaze rods, I cannot wait to sell these. Yeah, that's quite a bit of iron. That'll do. And the rest of this is pretty much boring crafting, but I did stop when I had a good idea. Okay, sending things over to this is getting annoying. Let's just do... Yeah, and then just temporarily... Oh no, is the name too long? Much better. And if you didn't quite catch that, anytime I crafted up a new item, I could stick it right inside that barrel and it would send it over to my storage room automatically via the frog network. And from there, I spent the next 3 hours with my face in a crafting table, or a stone cutter, or both. I could make a 20-minute montage of just stone cutter sounds. I'm not kidding. And we only really had to break for a couple materials. I needed to hop down into the mines to grab a bunch of redstone, pop into the nether to grab some glowstone and shroom lights, and we needed to stop to grab a bunch of dark oak. I don't know if I recorded that last bit. Crap. Okay, so essentially, I have enough of all of the concrete that I need because it really wasn't that much. Like, honestly, it was only like a few stacks. I ended up using way less concrete than I thought I did. So, I don't know if I recorded this earlier, but Giselle, I think I made it all myself. I will still buy from you, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Let's grab this out. With this, I believe that is all of the materials crafted. I just threw the bucket in there. Dang it. Okay, let's go get the bucket. But then I think we're done grabbing materials. I believe. I hope. Okay, let's send this through the schematic cannon. Bada bing. Yes. That's everything except for the end rods, which I can't get because we haven't been to the end yet. And the creative motor. Boom. Dunzo. Sick. Do you know what it's time for? Do you have any idea what it's time for? It's time for a time lapse, everybody. Let's schematic this into the world. Let's go. And there we have it. That is our shopping district Skyscraper. I don't know. Skyscraper seems like a bit of a stretch. It's like, yeah, 6 levels. Skyscraper is probably not an accurate term, but it's done and it looks cool. I like it. Over here we have our new vending machines, and I don't really know what these are. I don't know. I just wanted to have some sort of details. I think I'm going to swap those out for some signs later. Doesn't really matter. I'll update you on what they look like in the next episode. Over on this side here, we have our neon shop. This is where we're going to be selling our frog lights all the way in here. Got some nice space. We can do some cool detail work and stuff like that. Opposite the neon shop over here, we have a movie theater, which I'm actually pretty happy with. I went ahead and threw some paintings into our little theater advertisement posters, you know, for those, and I liked these. These came out pretty cool. They're little glass copycat, you know, corner slices, some slices there. It just looks like a little light that hangs over, and behind these are actually, I don't want to punch that, but behind those are actually frog lights. So they light up the paintings in the area around. It's actually pretty nice. And then in here we have our revolving door. Looks pretty cool, right? And these are super simple to do. Essentially, all you have to have is a mechanical bearing with a large water wheel below. That's like the perfect speed, in my opinion. And then in the middle here, you can have either a glass pane, or I just use a corner slice in Copycats Plus. And then all you got to do is place the blocks back after you've assembled the contraption, and it'll be nice and smooth, just like that. I don't think this one's going to end up being a shop, or at least not yet. I don't really know what I would do in this space, but I had the inspiration and I wanted to throw this together. I thought it was kind of cool. And then over here on this side, we have the Blaze and Breeze Experience. Shockingly, where I'm going to be selling blaze rods, breeze rods, and experience. Crazy, right? And this is actually going to be an experience bar. Get it? This is experience bar. I love it. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to actually dig down into the world here. And in the next episode, we'll do some interiors. I have some pretty cool ideas for that. And I think it's going to come out looking really cool. Also, as you may be able to tell, I have expanded the sidewalk all the way to the corner. And underneath it, we have asphalt. And it does function through a half block. So you still get the speed effect, you get a little bit of jump boost. It's really nice. Over here, we were workshopping some ideas of what we could use to make the center strip. We want to make it as thin as possible, and I'm not in love with the buttons and the ochre frog lights on the inside, but they're decent. Other options would include something like a full block of stripe, and I don't know. We'll have to see how everybody feels about that before I go and run a bunch of stripes. And up on the very tippy top, it's already gotten out of sync because I did log off. Oh, and there are packages. There are packages accumulating up there. That's not good. I'm gonna have to go fix that. These lights here, they just cascade. I got some observers up top, and then some observer note blocks, and then a little bit of a timer right there. And here we have an advertisement with very subtle messaging. And I wanted to leave this open to submissions. It's 9 blocks by 16 blocks, and I will go ahead and create a forum post down in the Discord where you guys can submit your screenshots for what you want to see inside the advertisement. If not, I can always cook something up myself, but I figured it'd be a cool opportunity for you guys to get involved. I also have 8 canisters of graffiti. So if you don't feel like doing something in Minecraft, you can always draw something and then submit it as graffiti, and I will put it on the sides of my buildings. I do want this to look pretty cyberpunk, so I need some roughening up and some texturing a little bit maybe and stuff like that, but this is a great spot for graffiti. I just want to put graffiti all over this thing, maybe even this one too. But I think that is where I'm gonna have to leave it. I appreciate you so much for watching. If you like the video, like it, and if you want to subscribe, do it, and I will see you in the next one.